This is it's a proving ground. You actually take what's called the Vadishran Rites, which is the name of the quest in here too. So you are essentially performing the Vadishran Rites to prove that you're as strong as a Reachman.
Okay.
There's some important people in this area here. Right over there is the Rites Matron, and she's the one who's going to give the quest and kind of tell you all about the arena. Then you have some other people in here. This is the Lamenter of the Slain. So what she does is she keeps vigil over fallen Reachmen and fallen champions from the arena.
That's a lot of dead people.
And you could speak to her and get a little bit of information about what she does. Typical for the Reachmen, they're hags. So they hold hags in very high regard here.
Hags?
Hags.
Hag ravens.
Hags. Not hag ravens.
Not hag ravens?
Not hag raven.
I hear Wayne laughing in the background.
Yeah. So this is the Binder in the Dark. She has she has the unenviable job of getting the adversaries that you're going to face in the arena. The Reachmen are not shy about their worship of different Daedric princes. They don't consider it a bad thing, even if more civilized folk might think that certain Daedric princes are bad. They don't kind of hold those views. They just look at them as...
Finnegan, the lore guy. He knows his lore.
Request from the Rites Matron, and then you go in here, and this is called the Choosing. So this is the first thing that we're going to see that's different from...
So there's 3 arenas, one here, and the one on the right side, and in the middle, it's the last end boss arena. That's how I understood it.
Maelstrom Arena. So in Maelstrom Arena, you went into the first arena, and then you progress through arena. So in this, it's different. We're actually giving you a choice here, and they have separated out the arenas by Daedric prince that they worship. So you have over here, you have the Wounding. Which is dedicated to Moloch Ball. And over here you have Hunter
Portals look cool.
Which is dedicated to Hircine. And then finally over here you have the Brimstone Den, which is dedicated to Mehrunes Dagon.
I see people in chat asking, like, where are all the bad guys? This is just kind of like where you get started. He hasn't actually gone in yet.
You come in here, and then you get to choose. So you're performing rites to kind of prove yourself as a Reachman. So that you come in here and you get to choose which arena you want to tackle first.
But so it's all part of the same experience, though, right?
That's cool, I guess.
You have to do all 3. It's just whichever order.
Absolutely. You actually get this. This is where we're trying to inject choice for players, so that for people that do this, they can choose which ones they want to do first. So after you get
choice, which portal do I take first?
Arenas, maybe these monsters I'm better equipped to deal with or better equipped to handle. I'll go down that arena path first, and then I'll choose this one over here. So this area is called the Choosing. They're not subtle about what they want to call it.
We're actually going to allow you to make a choice right now for everybody watching in Twitch. We're going to let you choose which arena we go into first. We're going to show all of them off equally. But just for fun, which one do you want to see first? So
let's move forward. Too much role play.
I just imagine her being...
And for anybody
Hunter's
that is
Grotto.
just joining us now, we are doing
Let's go.
First look of the new solo
Rebuff area,
Markarth DLC.
I can't wait for out of the map exploits.
So we're going to be going through each of these.
Sure, some people gonna find ways.
I guess we can call them each arena to kind of complete the entire arena, if you will.
I might call them wings, just because that's how we've been kind of describing them. They're wings. They're not arenas in the same sense as you're going to see right now. They're not arenas in the same sense that Maelstrom was arenas, where you have set like little circles that you're going to fight in, and then waves of monsters spawn. This is much more organic.
Unique enemies.
Have to use special abilities.
Cheating.
Yeah, cheating. I'm gonna have to cheat here. This highlights right here. This is a good part where we can highlight these guys. You see these like bubble. I think it's going to look different in each arena. These are essentially gates, and by eliminating these gatekeepers,
you can't skip.
Open up the gates. And the reason that's important is because in this arena you cannot resurrect in place. You can only resurrect at a way shrine, but As you defeat these gatekeepers and as you defeat bosses, these become your respawn points.
Oh, okay.
And what Finn just did, just one-shotting everything, was a dev command.
No, it's really
Well,
good players.
Lofty, he's a dev,
And
not
do that, you're not
the
a
marketing
player.
guy.
I'm kidding, of course.
And now we're not
So-
going to be showing like boss mechanics or anything with this. We want
Absolutely
to
not.
leave it spoiler free.
Absolutely not. We're not going to just describe kind of how to defeat
But
the
yeah,
bosses
you're right.
or essentially what you have to do. You're all going to see some kind of mechanics go off that you may not understand or might not pay attention, but that's okay. You'll figure it out when you get here and
I wonder how long it will take to get through.
through this kind of space. So
We
this
have
is
such
the
a high
first
power
boss.
creep.
So each
Like
wing
good
has
players just
2
gonna
bosses.
burn through things.
Pardon me. Each wing
Bam,
has 2
dead.
bosses. And then there's a final wing, which we actually won't reveal to anybody here, that has the final boss for the arena. And as you complete each wing, I'm going to do this twice. Come on.
Give me that death commands, man.
As you complete each wing, it unlocks. You just saw on the center of my screen it said grapple bow acquired. Each wing unlocks a different, what we call traversal method. So it's a different way that you can interact with the world. So because we did here scene, we actually have the grappling bow now. And each traversal method that you unlock, there's the final boss's space over there.
It looks pretty cool. I like it.
Kind of view of this space.
Yeah, it looks cool. Why don't you jump
Looks
down there?
sexy.
Jump down there, Finn.
There's a sky shard right
Yeah.
there.
Somebody is going to do it.
I need to not tell people that because I believe
Yeah.
after Stonethorn launched, I was in a stream and I said there's a chest in the lava and somebody died
Everyone's
in the
like,
lava.
"Really?"
looking for it. Yes, it was,
Let's go. Hey, somebody in chat was asking with
Yeah.
those with the gatekeepers,
Yeah.
you're saying that you
For people wondering why the monsters aren't attacking, like he has dev commands on. It's like on a developer server, so the mobs can't really see him and they can like one-shot everything.
resurrect there. If you die if your character dies in this arena, you don't lose your gear or anything, right? You just restart there.
No, you do not lose your gear.
Oh, people with high ping.
I think was that
Good
Nevis
luck.
asking to see the weapons. We will
Good
show
luck.
off at least one of the weapons. Yeah.
Yes, we will show off the
It's
weapons.
coming.
That does highlight, though, that we are going to have, much like the other arenas that we've done, we have ability-altering weapons here. So we have not only that, we also have 3 unique gear sets that drop in the arena as well.
I'm
So
looking
I'll
at
show
chat.
off those.
I like the grapple hook mechanic. It's cool stuff. I really.
Right?
Like series. I was just like, oh
So
god.
there's actually things you can land on here. We actually didn't want to kill.
Oh, okay,
flat
okay.
out for that. So yeah.
Damn, 200 IQ devs, huh?
Actually,
They took care of the high ping people.
there's things you can land on. It's more fun to be,
Nice.
to
Just make it
not
look that
touch the
harrowing.
ground, right? It's like the floor is lava, except
Yeah.
in a video game,
Yep.
right?
I definitely
showed so
remember,
far.
like, when we were going through just practice runs of this, you kept falling in something, and you're like, "Oh, dead again, dead again."
Yes, that was. Why you gotta call me out like that, Gina?
I gotta take my shots when I can.
So Finn, this is the first solo arena since Orsinium, so it's been what, 5 years?
Yeah,
Stream is a bit
5
choppy,
years.
huh?
This is a big deal.
Yeah,
But it must be the video.
It's
I
a
don't
big
think it's.
And to kind of put a further point on it, it's not something that when we approached, we wanted to come in and say, okay, we're just going to do another Maelstrom Arena. We wanted this arena to stand on its own, to be a completely solo experience in an arena, but different than anything you've done before. So if you saw there, we unlocked the traversal.
Yeah, it's more like a it feels more like a
See that
solo
you're actually
dungeon than an
progressing down a
arena.
path rather
Yeah.
than just sitting in an arena and wait for mobs to spawn and come after you. There's 2 bosses in each wing, but there's all kinds of stuff to look out for and stuff.
Yeah, so this isn't just like Maelstrom 2.0 or something.
Absolutely
it's
not.
a brand
Absolutely
new
not.
thing.
Will there be
It's
new
a
weapons?
total
Yes,
new
yes.
experience.
Yeah.
We'll put it that way. So this is the second boss. This is Radgarak. And again, we're not
Radgarak.
going to show you anything, but you can see kind of his arena space maybe put together some ideas of what potentially would be done here.
And players can be any level to go into this, right?
Absolutely. You can, I think it should reveal no matter what, and you're not queuing in, so we don't have any limits on you entering the arena. You can come in here. There is a normal version and there's a veteran version, and exactly like Maelstrom Arena, the quest will save your progress. So the minute you choose an arena, so that you select the quest, you go into the choosing. The minute you choose an arena, you're locked to that arena until you've completed that arena. And then once you come back to the choosing, you see we've completed Hunter's Grotto, and you can't go back there.
You can take your time learning it if you want to.
But choosing an arena is important because you're kind of locked into that arena, and once you've exited that arena, you cannot go back.
It is important.
So now we have
I'm not sure, but probably most people don't remember, but Maelstrom Arena, when it came out, it didn't have a quest save function. So basically, people that started stage 1, and then you were on stage 8, and your mama decided to plug the internet cable out, bam, you're gone. It's 2 a.m. You couldn't save, you had to start from stage 1 again, right? There was no save function. Once you were out, you had to restart. So here it seems like they did the same that they did with Maelstrom later. When you have the quest, you can do each arena separately and it will have a save spot.
The wounding, and we have the Brimstone Den. I'll go to the wounding next.
What are those things on the ground?
What are they indeed?
Interesting. What happens if you jump in the pool of water? Everyone wants you to really jump in.
Oh.
This looks like a cozy...
Actually, weirdly, this is the portal to the final arena when it's active.
See?
So,
bullshit.
Yeah, so you can't... It doesn't do anything yet, but once you've cleared all 3 of the arenas, you'll see kind of like there's a if I were to jump in there, it would take you to the final one. I'm not actually going to do that, though, so... You guys get to figure that out. Now we're in the wounding.
I saw somebody.
On what character should I try it first? Magic or stamina?
Amen. Boy, Jess can attest to that. She watches me just try and choose anything during the day is like a battle.
A hot tub, yeah.
Like the brand of something. Like I'm standing in the grocery store, like which one do I want again? Like, horrible. Anyway.
So there was a center screen message that popped up that said the monsters in here have gotten more difficult. So as you complete each wing, and then you go to another ring.
Nexorg, Eastclep.
The monsters get more difficult in those. So
Stem Sword and Board.
It's kind of like
Bill.
if you fight monsters in one arena,
It's probably doable.
Experience like where you're going to find the easiest arena, and then everything else is going to be, easier. It escalates in difficulty for the monsters that you're going to be fighting. So
the 1-bar Sork build might be good promo.
by the time you get to the 3rd arena, they're just going to get more and more difficult. So one thing that they've done here is they try to bring in the elements not only of the Daedra that you're going to see, but also the elements of the Daedra prints that it's associated with. So you see there's a lot of these, Cold Harbor assets and stuff like this. You can see a Harvester here. She's a gatekeeper and her door goes away. There's some Ogrums and Twilights.
Space looks really nice.
I'm getting nostalgic remembering the very
Cold Harbor flashbacks.
Yes. It's going to have some of those. I mean, that's kind of what we lean on is like all that stuff we did for Cold Harbor.
Oh my god.
And now I am in a spot where I'm not going to take any damage. So that's why you're not seeing me actually take damage. But if you do get hit by those, you actually do take damage. This lady's right here. We're going to run up here to the first boss. In this wing, in the wounding.
How many bosses is there per wing? 2 or 3?
Somebody in chat was asking if you get rewards for doing this whole thing without dying once.
2? 2, okay.
Is there some sort of no death?
Oh yeah, we
reward?
have. So much unlike in Maelstrom it was very limited as far as the achievements you kind of earned. You kind of got the flawless, or you got I did it, right? In this we have a bevy of achievements. We kind of have learned from what we've done with dungeons and trials and stuff like that to really, as much as possible, offer a ton of different achievements for doing this in all kinds of different ways. So each of these bosses is going to have, much like Maelstrom Arena, those power-ups that were in Maelstrom are also in the boss arenas for these. So you have that, and then you're going to have the doing it without using those. I'll leave it for players to explore kind of everything that goes into getting all the achievements. But needless to say, there are a ton of different achievements.
Awesome. I saw somebody asking about hard modes.
Oh yeah.
So
is that a thing?
So unlike arenas, or unlike kind of dungeons where you activate a hard mode, we don't have those really in arena. The hard mode is basically what we try to say is the hard mode is it starts the hardest it can get,
and you're doing it by yourself.
you use the power ups to make it easier for you. So it's a decision mode of like, oh, when I started fighting this guy and he was just too difficult. All right, in this phase I need to use the damage buff, so I'm going to use that, or I need to use the reflect on this one, or something like that. So we kind of give players that opportunity to make it a bit easier for themselves if they need to, and it starts at the hardest difficulty.
And
there
then
are
not
leaderboard.
Using those.
Go ahead.
Not using those gives you a better score.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Not using those will give you a better score, as well as some other things.
So it's kind of a self-imposed hard mode.
Exactly. So I'm gonna tap this guy because he actually
holy
another guy, and we need to kill both of them.
But you're gonna.
I like the looks of the arena so far.
Okay,
pretty
so
cool.
this is the first of the. So you unlock the grappling hook in the Hircine Arena in the Hunter's Grotto.
Ooh.
And in here, the wounding, you unlock the ability to use these. These are called wounding portals. And what they are is they're limited time teleports. So
you better hurry.
You're only going to have access to this for a limited time. There's an extender here that you use.
The
so
hell?
Limited time is literally a timer.
Yeah.
It's not based on getting to a certain point or anything like that.
It is a timer that counts down, and this refreshes the timer. So what you're doing here, it's your goal.
Zorkstreak. Eastclap. That's actually cool. I actually wonder if there, like, maybe there will be certain extra mechanics or points you can get. So you gotta go to the grappling hook arena first to get the grapple hook that can then be used maybe in this arena too to get to a special place or something like that.
Here is to come in here and hit this chain. You hit this chain and you'll see it teleports you back. So that's what happens when the limited time teleport ends. It teleports you back to where you used it, and then you can use it again. So if you're too slow, you don't extend it enough, it teleports you back here, and then you have to teleport and keep doing it. You know what I mean? So until
that's weak punishment. We want dead people.
If you log out, if you log out and then log back in, it's the arena has saved your place. So you're still gonna have to. You'll come back. Much like any save process, once you've killed the first boss, this is where you would go to, and you still have to do that aspect. You can't not do that.
I'm so sorry. Somebody in chat just said my
not
mouse
do
has
it.
been on the screen this whole time. Boop, right there. Sorry about that. Moved. It's also important to note that these traversal methods that you unlock, so the grappling hook and then the one that Finn just showed, this is just in the arena. Like, you don't use a grappling hook and I don't know, Alcast or something.
This is all centered around the arena. They're arena specific, what you're doing. So I hit that chain and it formed this bridge. So now we can keep going through the arena. Hi.
Bye.
Kill these guys. You will notice in this arena these little eyes. These guys. What they do and how to use them are important.
Rip.
So if you were to walk over here, you'd notice that this bridge is broken apart. So you have to come back here and use another teleport here. I'll show you what it looks like when you don't do it right.
Yeah, show us.
When you're not worthy.
This solo arena is repeatable, so it's not like you go through it and then that's it, you win. Like, you can keep on doing it over and over once it's completed, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
Try different orders, try to improve your score.
I don't have. So you see, it teleported me right back to this thing,
Ah.
and now I have to go back and use it.
It's not a lot of time. That's
So it
gonna
just
be...
brings you back to kind of where you used.
Well, I guess fine. Doesn't matter.
And it is visible on the buff trackers. I don't have my buff trackers up because I have some like development buffs and stuff. But it is viewable on the buff trackers, so you could see kind of the countdown as you're running through if you have your buff trackers up. And like I said, these little things, these are like halfway moves. These are extenders, so they extend. They basically refresh the time.
So why would people want to do this then, other than it?
Because it's awesome.
Fun?
Why
Other
would
than it
people
being
want to
fun.
do what?
Why would people want to do this?
The arena. What is the game
Well,
they get other than it being fun?
I mean, I don't know that I have much more than that, Jess.
We developed one.
No, so we have 3 new item sets. We have all new arena weapons. We have leaderboards, so people will be able to test their stuff. There's without giving too much away, there's a lot that this arena has to offer, which is interesting and fun. Plus,
It's time to check out the achievements list on Monday. It must be all in the achievements, right?
you can get the kind of the story element for why is this arena here and what is it doing and stuff. So without giving away too much, there are a lot of cool aspects to this arena that we won't be touching.
Yeah, we're not showing you everything.
No, absolutely not.
And I think we are going to look at some of the rewards at the end.
Absolutely,
of this
I'm gonna take a look at the item sets and the weapons afterwards. So we did that, and you see this bridge forming, and this is going to take us to the final boss.
He's like, shit, where do I need to go? Left or right? No.
So
Here,
once
the final boss of this wing.
Once you complete all 3 of these arenas and the final
Yeah.
boss, everything resets, and then from that point you can choose which one you want to do it again.
Ooh.
So somebody
Maelstrom flashbacks.
Yeah, you'd have to exit the instance and then come back in. But yes.
Let's go.
technically.
Yep. So this guy right here is the final boss in the wounding. As Zuzu.
That gives me VMA vibes right there. I think God, somebody in chat literally just said the same thing.
Yeah, it does look similar, doesn't it?
I wonder how much health these dudes have.
So we've cleared the wounding, and then when you come back after this portal to the choosing,
Neuhab saying Elfbane pre-buff, Fury Rage, and win-win. You could be right, yeah.
there's only one left, and this is the Mehrunes Dagon Arena. The Brimstone Den. Adolin here is a former champion.
Yeah, I do think, like, are they going to make it as difficult or easy as Maelstrom Arena? They can't really buff that, like, they can't really buff the damage too much, because otherwise it's just gonna get one shot. So once you learn the mechanic, it's probably gonna be similar to like Maelstrom, maybe. It's just the power creep is too high. If you have the right build and you drop a ulti, the boss is dead.
So you could talk to him and get a little bit more information about the Vadishran's Hollows, or Vadishran Hollows. If you want, I'm not going to spoil any of that information right now. So there again, the Vadishran's might.
Monsters are now
more powerful.
at full power.
Now we go to, again, the Brimstone Den, which is Mehrunes Dagon followers. You got some scamps, lots of lava.
Some scamps.
I just get the impression that Mehrunes Dagon is just cold all the time. So that's why he sits around lava, I guess.
Somebody needs to knit him a little sweater.
Yeah. Everybody's favorite Daedroth, People that have done MA9 might recognize those guys. Oops.
Mouse is back. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, you guys. I keep putting my mouse over there.
Yeah, City of Ash.
It's going to turn into a game.
Going, boop, boop.
Do you remember, what game was it? It was Mario Paint. Remember that game where you had to like swat the little flies? I feel like my mouse is the fly. Like,
There you
there it
go.
is. Bye.
So we've headed through Brimstone, got through a couple gatekeepers, and now we go to the first boss. who is
Oh.
adorable. It's a Magma Queen. Look at her.
Dang. Oh my god, what the?
What?
I heard some noise. I think it was her sound effects.
Yeah, she's adorable.
They do have fun sound effects,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, so this is the Magma Queen. She's got a lot to offer here, but I'm not going to show you what. So you kill her. And this is the traversal method that she unlocked. So this is a Brimstone Orb. Those of you that have played Moongrave Fane will recognize kind of how this operates. So the way this works is all this lava out here is extremely deadly. You wouldn't be able to...
Oh, really?
Be, right?
This could be, yes. You wouldn't be able to normally traverse it, but if you heavy attack this, it puts a safety bubble around you and you take far less damage. So again, it's limited time. You need to run to get to the next one.
I can't wait for that to bug out and not work.
And then we do this.
Okay, cool.
And now I have it again. And if you're really good, maybe you could make that run from the entrance part to right here. There is a danger with that you won't make it and you'll start to take a lot of damage from the lava. What you did see in a little bit in Hunter's Grotto, and I didn't really show it off in the second boss of the Wounding, but each of these traversal methods also play a role in the final boss for the wing. So you're activating these things, you're getting them. It's helping you kind of traverse the space, but it's also
teaching you.
It might be important for the final boss.
I already see it coming. Last arena, they just throw all bosses at you at once. Like, okay, you know, just throw everything into one pool. Let's go. But I do like the general style because it has like these 3 different zones, and there is a 4th one with the main boss. Because like Black Rose Prison, the biggest problem, or like one of the annoying things, was like everything looks the same.
See, this one is shielded.
It might be important.
Might be important.
It's cute.
This is shielded, so you have to kill these guys in order to break the shield.
It's a solo arena, yes.
Basically, these are lava boots.
I mean, it's cool. It's pretty helpful, right?
Yeah, right?
I'm getting old school RPG
Yeah.
vibes. I love it.
Yeah. Boom.
Can I ride
Boom.
my mount through it? Somebody was saying, can I ride my mount through it? I don't think you can use mounts in here.
Cannot mount in here.
Yeah.
A good question, though.
It is a good question. So this is the final boss for this this wing, and we are not going to the Pyre Lord. I'll give you kind of like a look at what the space looks like, but
he's barbecuing, man. Don't interrupt him.
To fight him right now, unfortunately. Sorry, buddy.
Gonna boop you down.
Boop. Now it says to clear the final arena, and
I don't think you can accidentally hit the orb because it had like a protection bubble around it as long as the monsters are alive.
I will go over here. You see how that pool has changed now?
Oh,
it's very glowy.
Letting you know
the hot tub
to the
champions. Yes.
And now it's glowing.
Are you gonna do it?
Nope, not at all.
So you can see this on Monday.
Yes, you can. You can find anybody that wants to can find out what happens when you go through the Champions DS.
It looks so cool, though.
It does, doesn't it? We were going to show off a couple of the weapons. Oh, I have to show off the skin too.
Oh yeah, let's see the skin you got.
So there is a really cool.
Bug it out, yeah.
I got to do it with good lighting. Let's see here.
Oh, you think they don't show it because it's not done? No. It's Monday's public test server. The patch will officially release November 2nd for PC and November 10th for console.
I gotta get good lighting to see this.
Push them in.
So this is going to hold on. Let me do the items first so that we can see what this is. Now, of course, this is going to be the same bags you would get on PTS when you make a character. So the helmet, there's a explosive rebuke.
So Wait, can you see it? Yeah. When you successfully block, you place a bomb on the enemy for 10 seconds. When they are hit with a fully charged heavy attack, the bomb detonates, dealing X flame damage to all enemies within 8 meters. This effect can... He has dev command zone, so this will be a lot less. I mean... When they are hit with a fully charged... There is a set like this that exists from a Farian archive. What's it called? That does the same. You can place like a bomb on the enemy, then you heavy attack and it explodes.
Let's see, that's explosive rebuke. There's
Pestilent Host. A destructive mage, yeah. Guys, if you wanna check out the new sets, they're already on ESO sets. Exclamation mark new sets. The ones we know of, okay? Once this goes on to PTS, I will make sure to add all the other sets. Like always. Up here. Markarth. We gotta wait a little bit more. This one, whenever you kill an enemy afflicted with a poison effect, their corpse releases a riffing mass of fetcher flies, which seek out the nearest enemy within 12 meters, causing them to bleed for X physical damage. That's a lot of stats though, dude. What? Physical penetration, max stamina, weapon damage, and again physical penetration. The hell, bro? It's like 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So it's a 6 set bonus. Not a 5. It's not even a perfect set, I'm not sure. That sounds weird. That's a placeholder. He has like God mode on, so that's why the damage is so high. It will be way lower. 16. Not sure yet. We will see. The next one, Frenzied. And I'm in the way, yeah? Yo. Can you see it? Yes. Frenzied Momentum. While Momentum is active, casting stamina abilities generates a stack of Frenzied Momentum for 10 seconds, up to 5 times. When reaching max stacks, your next heavy attack will consume all stacks and release a violent explosion of energy around you, dealing X physical damage to all enemies. That just sounds like a lot of work for an explosion, no?
It's got a lot of uses for people that use Rally or Momentum a lot. It's pretty cool. And the Inferno Staff.
Then the other one, casting weakness to elements on a target within 15 meters of you causes a surge of element energy to tether between you for 10 seconds. This is an arena weapon. While the tether persists and you remain in range, enemies touching the tether take 2k flame damage, flame, shock, or frost damage every 1 second. This doesn't have a cooldown, right? You can basically have it 100% uptime. I guess the damage is nice, but like... I'm not really excited yet about these sets. Doesn't sound super good. Because we don't know how much damage they will do yet, right? Because these are just placeholder numbers.
Is built off weakness to elements. So if you could take a look at some of the skills that we haven't highlighted before, you'll get an idea of what use these
keep it at 140k
tying into. Oh, actually, I wanted to show the skin.
Look at the outfit you have on though. That's cool.
Yeah, that elemental thingy with elemental catalyst. Yes, that's actually a good catch. That will be pissy.
This is the I think Ancient Reach style, or is that what it is? Ancestral Reach style, which is the style for.
I don't think you can have multiple beams.
Arena item sets.
Cool.
So, and I will show off this.
Almost raid time.
So-
I don't know, man. This looks like... I wanna be Venom.
This is the skin you get.
That's
I don't know.
It's important and it makes sense for the story, but I'm not going to tell you how.
Hey, Finn, do you know what personality you have on your character right now?
I looks it on a female, I don't know. We will see maybe on Monday if you get the skin.
I don't know.
Well, no
I
big
don't
deal
know.
either way.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So I saw some
Or
questions in
something hero, I think. I don't know. Go ahead.
Chat was asking, like, hey, does it actually really matter the order that we do these arenas in? And it does.
So
But I don't know how much you want to get into it.
Get into the spoiler territory. It can absolutely matter what order.
Finn is more and more sliding off the camera. He's like, dude, I just want to get out of here. They will not notice when I'm gone.
You do the arenas in, and that's all I'm going to say about it.
But you'll be able to try it on Monday on
You'll
PTS.
be able to try and figure out what that means on
Yeah,
Monday.
I'm sure people are going to dive right in.
I'm sure.
Get started with their guides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting. And like I said, normal and veteran are independent, so you'll be able to start in normal, and it'll save your progress independently, whether you're in veteran or normal. And kind of once you lock yourself into an arena, you're locked into that arena until it's complete, and then you can choose others afterwards.
Did you mention the die that people
I did
can
not
get?
mention the die.
Well, there you go. There's a die too.
Yeah, the die is for one of the achievements in the arena, and it is, I think it's the blackest black die we've ever done.
I think so, yeah.
So yeah, it's a really,
Yeah, it's gonna be
dark
cool.
black die. So
Looks cool.
Darker than Legate?
Finn, always a
Yeah.
pleasure to have you on our
Yes.
stream. We appreciate
always
you.
a pleasure to show off this awesome stuff.
Yeah, this looks like a lot of fun. And I love that anybody can go in at any level, test the waters, take their
So
time with
laggy,
it,
dude.
and then
But
go
I'm not
back
sure if
to
it's
it.
my video or if it's the
Absolutely.
stream.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and again, this is part of the Markarth DLC. So if you have ESO Plus, you automatically get access to this. It will be on PTS on Monday, so you can check it out and give your feedback. I'm sure Finn's team would love to read it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Live stream it.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Any and all of the above.
It was the stream? Okay.
Oh, good question. Are there perfected versions of the sets?
Yes. Yes, there are.
Okay,
If you
okay.
do this in normal, you get the versions that I showed off, and then there's the perfected
This is a new personality, right? Like this posture. I don't think it's...
versions of the weapons which are available in veteran.
There you
That is
have
a good
it.
question.
That was a great question. All right. It's all hard to remember everything that we're talking about, too. So we appreciate the questions in chat.
Yeah.
Man, people really want to see that last boss, but you know what? Not going to show it today. We're not going to spoil.
He's right down there.
Oh, what a tease.
He's right there.
Right there.
All right. So we are going to switch gears in just a second. But thank you again, Finn, for
Thank you so much, Finn.
Yeah, no problem.
taking the
No problem.
time,
I love it.
showing this off. I'm sure people are really eager to get their hands on it. But we are going to say goodbye.
You know what's funny? All I do is dungeons and trials. And it's always his team. It's like 5 people that provide like 90% of the ESO content for me. I don't do anything else. Dungeons, maybe sometimes arena trial. That's about it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Looking forward to it. We will see it on Monday. How is it gonna be? There was a few other things. So there is another mythic item called Ring of the Pale Order. Restore 15% of the damage you deal as health. That sounds so fucking broken. I mean, you go Maelstrom or anywhere in the new arena, you equip this, you're not gonna die. Well, to one-shots, you're still gonna die. But you don't need a heal anymore if you have this ability. If you have this ring slotted. 15%. You do 40k DPS. You know how much healing that is per second? It's so broken. Maybe the value will change, I don't know, but this sounds so broken. But it's cool, they're adding more mythic items that will be rebalanced after a patch or two, because they're too strong. Then there was, like, there's 2 new homes. This is a new home, which looks cool. This here actually looks even more interesting. Cool. There's a lot of talking. You get, yeah, that's the reward for watching the stream. There is a new motif. Sexy, sexy. There's a lot of talking. Rob Garrett likes to talk. Battleground queues will have group queues again, group and solo queues, but you won't be able to choose what game mode. So prepare for everyone's favorite Chaos Ball 24/7. Now, so this is new here. You can automate
Writ station.
Brits
And you actually have an active
on console as well now.
journal. You'll start to notice a couple things. Right off the bat here on the left, you'll see that it actually shows the writ that is appropriate for the station you're at, and tells you what you need to make. On top of that, you'll notice there's some new features here. We have filters now over on this side.
PogChamp, there is filters.
And let's say it's, oh, well, I want to make
Quest
sure
only?
that I have
Okay.
the items, that I have the knowledge to craft those items, and that I only want to see the ones for the quests that I'm making. And it filters it down for you, so you only see the things you need, so you can very quickly go through and craft the items that you want.
So quest only is because of like the daily crafting writs, which are very lucrative for money. Thank God it only took 6 years to implement this. Better late than never, right?
And for those who are curious, you'll notice in here
For console, this is big, yeah. I'm pretty sure Rob Garrett, you actually have to thank Rob Garrett for this. That guy here. Because he plays on console. So he probably got triggered like crazies, like these mother fancy writs, man. Who designed these on console?
writs, so it actually has both.
So he made it better.
Which one you want to focus on, and when you come over here, it'll actually update based on which quest you've activated.
Oh.
And for people who are curious, yes, this also works
With gamepad.
with the gamepad.
He plays on console. Where's our DPS meters? Dude, he's not he's like more like casual side. He doesn't do like end game content. He's probably not even max CP.
Nice.
Where is it?
Oh shit, my radar.
Oh,
Sure,
I have the
especially
wrong
for
thing
people
selected.
who
There it
do
is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
multiple characters every day.
Yep.
So, yeah, you'll be able to do this now, both on PC and console.
That's gonna
I
speed
know
up
I don't
things a
do it,
lot.
so I'm
That's
very
cool.
pleased about this as well.
Yes.
The team did a good job.
Oh, Dios mío! Human level 256 with 10 gifted subs. Holy crap. Thank you very much. Who are the lucky people? Scrunky, Inara Faye, Marcia, Inu, Set, the Moose, Patrick, Seftimore, I'm Czech, EPL, Nemesis.
But there's more.
DK the boss.
We also
Thank you, human.
in on our inventory screen, you will start to notice some new things. Excuse me. First off is that we have some new filters here.
Boys filters. Maybe they implemented that because I was bitching to Sauce for like 3 years. Well, I wasn't bitching, I was making fun of the inventory because we can't even search for simple like subcategories.
When you select a category like weapons or armor or whatever, there's now subcategories. So if like, oh, I only
Thank God.
my two-handed weapons, or I only want to see
Thank
my
you.
medium armor, right, or light armor. So you have.
There's even a search box. That's some next gen shit. Is this ESO 2.0? Crazy.
Additionally, there's a text search. So if I'm like looking for the lusty arc.
That's cool. Fast forward. And there is this here, the collections. So basically, you need to deconstruct the item piece to get it here. The more of a collection you have, the cheaper it will be to recraft it. When we go forward. So for example, here the ring. This is a mythic item. If he wants to recraft this. Or, oh, you just need to bind it? Okay, you just need to bind it and then you get it. Okay. Sorry. Just need to bind it and then it will go into the collection. If he wants to craft a new piece, 25 transmute stones. They will also increase the transmute stone cap for that. Okay, yeah, there it is. So if he only has one, like if he wants to recraft this, in it's 75 transmute stones. But the more you have, the cheaper it will get. So if you have all of them, maybe it's like 10, 15 transmute stones. That's gonna save you a lot of money. And you can actually decide what quality you want it in, what trait, like everything. 25? Okay, so 25. Like the cheapest. That's pretty cool. So like once you have, well, rip the market kinda, yeah. Gotta hurry up, I've raid. Once you have everything, it's like a Mod Sorrow fire stuff. Instead of paying 500k gold, it just costs you 25 transmute stones. And they also increase the transmute crystals for ESO plus to 1000. For normal, non-ESO plus members, 500. So yeah, that's a lot of quality of life updates. Pretty sexy stuff. Okay, 3 minutes till raid. But yeah, that's cool. So like, I was surprised to see that much content. I expected the same as last year. So basically nothing. Seeing that they made a lot of quality of life updates. And the solo arena makes me happy. To be fair, I think we got more changes in Markarth than Grammar. Notorious. You mean with university? I've not been in college. I think college is only US, right? No need to grind multiple copies of arenas? Yes. Do it once, craft your own stuff. That's like crazy kinda. So you only need to get it once and then you can choose any trait you want? That's kinda... That's crazy. People won't even get mad farming gear. Where's the joy? People want to be entertained. If everybody's happy, how can we farm salt? I don't understand. It's better, yeah, instead of changing the trait, it's better to just like create a complete new weapon. It will clutter your inventory even more. That's funny. Kind of funny. Hello.
Okay.
Thanks. How are you, Mr. Alcast?
Good, good. You?
Great. Excited about next patch?
You yeah. Surprisingly, I was also kind of surprised. Pleasantly surprised, let's say. I didn't expect that much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, yes.
That heals for 15% of the damage you do. But you know, I'm sure that won't go live. They have a great history of...
They also said
Making
more
player
transmutes for PV content. Yeah.
They will just make everyone farm it, and then they're gonna nerf it.
Maybe. Maybe.
It will definitely fuck the market, like these things.
I'm excited to see the new arena. It's probably gonna be terrible. But, you know, excited.
But I think not a lot of people are trading, you know? It's just like... a lot of people that trade market are getting rich and all the others get fucked, so I think overall it will be a net positive.
I hate my life.
Why?
How's your Bobo build? It's good. If you want the max damage, you need dual wield bow. But like the Bobo or two-hander bows setup are also doing good
So you
damage.
can drink coffee.
Play?
That's a new system effect, the weight as well. You mean medium, light, heavy?
Angle.
It's true.
I mean, that's it.
So it's just for like sets that you can get, overland, arena and stuff like that. So if it's a heavier set, it will only be heavy armor, right? Market won't make any money. You still need gold mats and stuff like that.
Your message actually woke me up.
Haha.
Yeah.
Joke's on you.
You better farm as much gold mats as possible. I'm sure somebody already emptied all the gold mats. Yeah, we will see. I'm sure they took that into consideration. When using dual wield Warren, at what health should you start using whirling blades? What's whirling blades execute? 25%?
Hey.
25, 20%, something like that.
What grind? All the grinds? Yeah.
Yeah.
By moon
Yeah,
sugar.
we can
yeah.
finally decon all of our IAP.
25, yeah,
Saved
okay,
up
25.
for like 10 years.
I will probably start at 20.
Yeah, I know.
25 is maybe a little bit too early. It probably won't matter that much. Execute 25% and start using whirling blades. You want to wait a little bit longer, maybe
So they're
20%.
changing how refarming gear is gonna work. Once you get a piece and it locks to your account, you're going to be able to recraft it in any trait you want for like 25